So Big John amended his statement. That was a cool move. He did not have to do that. So back you guys up a little bit. Aljo defends his title against Jon. All 5 rounds, goes to a decision. Turns out to be a split decision. That surprised me. I thought this was pretty clear, 3-2. But Big John came out and he said, no. You cannot give that first round to Sterling. There's no way to do that. He was pretty definitive on it. And Sterling spoke up and really pissed him off. He thought that he won the round and blah, blah, blah. Okay, X amount of time has gone by. What are we at? A month? More than a month? Closer to 2? Jon comes out and says, I was wrong. Says, I rewatched it. Now, I like that. I like any time somebody is willing to be wrong when they're confronted with evidence they had not previously considered, right? I mean, it's one of those great things about leadership. Jon is in a very unique spot. Jon has left the sport aside from, I apologize, he's left administration. He's now working for a specific organization, being Bellator. He's being an announcer. But every single sport has a voice that is the final voice. It is extremely important that you have that. I come from a wrestling background. We have a gentleman right now named Rick Tushy, who is the highest ranking official in the United States of America, but he was the highest ranking official back when I was competing in the 90s and early 2000s. If you ran into a gym and you did not know how to call a match or how to interpret a scenario, ultimately would go up the chain to Tushy, and whatever he said, that was it. We had court cases. Matt Lindland versus Saraki, right? Matt Lindland gets the name of the law, taking Keith Saraki to court, elevating that all the way to the Supreme Court. But ultimately, they brought in testimony from Rick Tushy. This has been tested other times, too. I'm only sharing with you as one example. You have to have a voice, and Jon is that voice. John McCarthy dates back further than anybody else. John McCarthy trained most of the administrative officials, from the judges to 90% of the active, meaningful referees, works directly with every single commission in the country through the Associated Boxing Commission. It's one of these things where his opinion doesn't matter. So for him to come back and say, you know what? Here's exactly what happened. I rewatched it. I do see how you could come to Sterling. He didn't go as far as to say that was the conclusion he came to. He just said, I do see how you could. If you were looking for output and volume, that leaned towards Sterling. If you were looking for power, that leaned towards Jon. But then he even said, I did the number one thing I'm not supposed to do, which is I'm hosting a party in my living room. I got buddies over. I'm visiting with all of them, thinking I'm seeing all of the action. So after his statements and in light of it, and not to mention 6, 7, 8 weeks has gone by, he goes back, he watches it, and he goes to the same forum, which was the internet. He made the statement on the internet. He returned through the internet to amend the statement. I liked it. I really do. I think that's the right way to do it. And there are fights that you have to rewatch them. I come and share my opinion with you guys all the time. I don't go back and rewatch them. I watch them one time. I share an opinion with you. But I feel that my opinion is different because it's nothing more than that. I'm a fan. You're fans. Let's talk. Jon does come with a different expectation of accuracy due to the credibility. He maintains his credibility in full. That was an awesome move. Didn't need to be done. It was the right thing to do. And he did it.